Welcome. This is Craig. I have a piece of furniture I'm working on and wanted to show you a unique way to get the plugs out and get them nice and even after you fill a screw hole with a plug and get them out without sanding. I'm not a big fan of sanding, don't like the health hazards of it, so let's demonstrate how I do this. The first thing that I do is, of course, drill a hole, and you see we have a hole in here. This is a 3/8 inch hole. I have a screw going down into the apron through the leg, and then I will cut this plug. I have a plug cutter that I use for it. That plug cutter looks like this. It's a little bit nicer. I ordered it through a catalog. It cuts a nice tapered plug, think about a 2 degrees. So that tapered plug goes in there with a little bit of glue, and then I let it dry overnight. What I used to do is I have a nice saw, and this is just a bendable saw, flexible saw that you can put on here and try to get it to cut right against the grain. I don't have much success with that. I tend to mar the surface on here and it doesn't work so well. So what I've gone to doing is I have an extra blade, and this blade I will lay on top of there as just a little spacer, and then I will put this one on top of it and cut through it that way. Keep moving it a little bit so this protects the wood as I cut through that plug. Slow down a little bit as you get to the end. And that will take that the plug down to maybe about a 32nd of an inch left. So then all that's left is I will take a very sharp chisel. I have this pretty nice chisel I have here. Found it at a garage sale for, I think it was about $5. Now what I will do is I will just gently take some of that off slowly. I'm just kind of wiggling it as I go through. Also notice the grain is running this way and the grain of the leg is running this way. So I'm cutting against, or I'm sorry, I'm cutting like across the grain at a diagonal for that plug. And then I will just go back and forth. Really, you're almost using the chisel like a smoothing plane. I'm laying it flat now, and I'll go all the way down through the plug and even take away some of the glue that's on there. And you just slowly go through it. Now I'm cutting diagonally across the plug and also across the grain on the leg. So I'll smooth it out. As I go through it, you take a little bit off, and you see I've worked all the way down through the glue, and it's nice and smooth. I did hit my saw down here just a little bit, I noticed. We'll take that off. But now if you look, you have a nice, clean, perfectly flat plug surface that aligns with it. You might notice that the grain is opposite of the grain on the leg. I like to do that so it stands out just a little bit, not too much. You could also use end grain, although I don't know how well this method would work with end grain. But after that, I have no sanding. It's nice and clean and ready for finish. Thank you. I hope that helps you.